Well, I've given it the allotted 5 minutes of waiting time. So why don't we get this thing started? Hey y'all, it's your late night midweek streamer, Adam the Atomizer, and welcome to another Wednesday night stream. Today, we're going to be diving back into Inscryption. If you weren't here last week, it's a game that was made in 2021. It's a roguelike, card battler, escape room simulator sort of deal. I've played through the game once before, and I personally think it's a blast. Now, I got some feedback from last week's stream, and there were a few things that weren't the greatest of performance, like the voice changer I was applying to the characters. But hopefully I've got that worked out now, so we can just jump right into the game. Just give me one moment to open up the game and also to turn off the tunes. All right, the game should be popping up in just a moment. Let's move this over here so I can see it perfectly fine. Now let's give Inscryption just a moment to boot up. Try closing Opera, see if that's affecting anything. All right, game's already crashed before I even started it. Give me another minute or so. All right, let's try this again. Open up Inscryption. Well, that's farther than I got last time. Here we go. Okay. We got the game going now. Let me just move this. Can I move this game window? I'm probably just going to leave it in the middle. Now let's continue game. Oh yeah, we're on the start of a new run. Cage Wolf, Stink Bug, Stoat, Bullfrog. Let me just see if I can... No, I don't need to move the overlay. This works just fine. Let's take a look around the room. Next item for the picture frame is a skink and a squirrel. Okay. I'm not gonna try to brute force the clock. I did do all the drawers, I'm fairly certain. Hey, where's my voice mod not working?
No. You may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. A randomly chosen reptile card. Did you wish for something else?
Alright, I'm just gonna move on from that. Voice mod a second.
An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The unkillable sigil will now be marked upon all your squirrel creatures.
Quite frankly, I'm gonna need that totem. Alright, moving on. Why is it with this game specifically that the frames tend to seize up? Can I not just stream high quality games? Put you here and you there. Oh yeah, this unkillable sigil is gonna work just fine. That case wolf, he hit that for a reason. The card seems useless, but I think there's more to it. Well, I had a feeling. I found that thing in like a drawer. Don't tell me, Gyroid. I know the frames are skipping out. It's this game specifically. I'll take a coyote. Why not? I don't need a better totem, but I guess I'll take it. What if I just didn't use the voice changer? Would that fix my issues? I see now why it took forever to... why the voice was messing up.
It wasn't, 'Going through. 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 ' The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. The old woman collected her pieces and shuffled off into the darkness.
Alright, we're moving. Why does this stop responding? Okay, there we go. I could have sworn I lowered the quality of the game just to make it more streamable. Alright, 2 squirrels. Come on, I want you to attack my caged wolf. Okay, my bullfrog goes down. You know what? I wanted to up the quality of the stream by doing a voice changer and reading the dialogue like that. But if it's gonna affect the quality of my stream, I'm just gonna turn it off. And, like, give me 1 second, guys. Close any unnecessary software. Okay. Better? Doing good? We just make an output protector. That way I can actually read chat at the same time. Okay, now I got a clear view of the game, and I can read chat at the same time. And no, Gyrite, I saw your message at the last minute, and since it was a YouTube comment, I couldn't actually read it on my Twitch side. So I missed completely what you just said. Alright, I did the refreshing chat thing. Let's use the clover. Oh, hey, there's my other death card. do I want to do next? I have plenty of items. I have the pliers and the squirrel in the jar. I don't have... What are my cards? I do have an adder, so I could manipulate the campfire, possibly. And I don't have the need to sacrifice anything. So let's do the campfire. Okay, this one buffs up health. But my objective is not to buff the health of my snake. Okay, so it's not going to let me do the thing then. That's fine. How do I want to do this? He's gonna come in and kill the... Actually, no, the bullfrog is 2 health. He'll be fine. I'm just gonna grab another squirrel. Because these things, thanks to my totem, are unkillable. I could sacrifice both squirrels to bring in my adder for free. And my squirrels automatically return to my hand. Okay, yeah, I see your comment now, Gyroid. So, like, you weren't here for the first Inscryption stream, so it makes sense. So I'm gonna go over this, and hopefully you can catch up with the audio, even if the frames are delaying. So I have 2 deck piles. One is full of animals. The other is full of squirrels. Squirrels are used for sacrifices to bring out my animals. I want to say monsters. Dang it! I've been watching too much Yu-Gi-Oh recently. So some cards cost blood. Some cards cost bones. You get bones when any of your creatures die for any reason, be it sacrifices, them being killed, or anything like that. If you have enough bone tokens, you can bring in a bone monster or creature, like this coyote I have in my hand. It's a strength of 2, health of 1, and it should take out that sparrow no problem, even though you can't see it. Since I have enough for sacrifices, I'm going to bring in my caged wolf. Actually, since this is part escape room simulator, I'm going to sacrifice my 2 creatures over here and try to have the wolf cub break out my caged wolf so I can progress the story a little bit. He uses his age up sigil to age his wolf, and then it's going to attack my caged wolf at some point. No, I'm not going to accept your surrender, Leshy. There we go. Okay. That's me. There's my card. Like, it obviously doesn't help that I'm not able to explain it very well because the screen won't appear. But I'm just going to bring out the squirrel. Sacrifice it for my stoat. By the way, I have 2 talking cards in my hand. You can't see them, but they're the stink bug and the stoat. Like, these cards talk to me, as opposed to, and they seem to be against the game master. I forgot what his name was. I think it's Leshy. Yeah, it's Leshy. And after each battle, you progress on the map. And there are different events to get more cards. Let me see. I have 6 overkill damage. I can afford probably either 3 rabbit pelts, 1 wolf, 1 rabbit, and I can't afford a golden, so I'm going to do 1 and 1. Okay, I'm approaching the prospector battle, and I have more than enough items, so I'm going to do the campfire again. And since it's not going to let me do my little trick, I'm just going to power up what I think needs to be powered up. And here comes the boss fight. A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. I'm gonna see how many chatters are actually in here. Okay, so I got a smoke, a squirrel, a coyote, a rabbit pelt, and a bullfrog in my hand. I can use the smoke and the squirrel to bring out something. But what yet? I don't know. I'll put him as death fodder for the coyote that's coming up. And put my own coyote right here. Draw a card. Only pelts. I'm gonna defend myself with a pelt. Okay, he hit me for a good bit of damage. I'm gonna need my squirrel in a bottle. I need that mule pinned down, so I'm gonna put that rabbit pelt right back in front of that coyote. Weird thing is, this game runs perfectly smoothly for me in the little window I have it in. It's just streaming it causes the stream to perform poorly. I'm gonna put the squirrel in the front, that way I don't take a hit. And I get more cards. Sweet, I get my squirrel back. Nice. Alright, one of his lives is down. And now I gotta deal with the gold cards. Hey, there's my death card. For now, only thing I can do is let him attack. This guy's free. I can get an item too. Ooh, black dough in the jar. My death card will get me out of this. Yes, prospector boss again, Mr. Stoat. Alright, sending you in, Stoat. Do it. And my scroll jumps right back into my hand, even after sacrificing it, because of my totem. And just like that, the boss is defeated. One of my rare cards. The amalgam. Obviously, I'm going to choose the Mantis God. Let me think. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. Alright, let's go see what that caged wolf actually did once I broke it. Moving over here. I get the wolf statue. I place it over here. And I grab this knife. Okay, this is the trader, right? This means I get to trade in my stuff. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Ooh, these are a lot of good offers, actually. I will happily take this magpie. And I'm going to do the warren? No. Yes, no. Maybe? But bell tentacle, though. No, no, no. The beehive. I'm going to do the beehive. Yeah, I only just saw your chat come in now. I'm more than certain the screen hasn't moved from one of my previous fights in the previous land. Okay, wolf pelts gets me these. Ooh, trifigurated moose buck. I'll take that. No, bifigurated. Bone Lord. Item. Sacrifice. What do I even have? Actually, that might be fun to give to the Mantis God. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, wait, no. I'm thinking of getting a better idea. Put the Mantis God up here. The stink bug, the bullfrog, the adder, Pachymizer, the magpie, and the beehive. What power do I want to give the Mantis God? The power of flight and deck searching, or the power of just like touch of death? Okay, let's just... Mantis God is actually cheaper to put out there, so I'm going to give him the power that the magpie has. Sacrifice my magpie to put these sigils on my Mantis God. Alright, next fight. I'll use that dagger in case of emergency. I have a feeling I know what it does. That's a skink. It only has one attack power. So I'm gonna put my bullfrog out front. Ooh. Sneaky bugger. Draw a third squirrel. I'm gonna sacrifice you, you, and you. Place this right here. I know he's dead this turn, but it should be fine. Just like that, I end the fight. Let's do the normal card draw. The river snapper, the elk fawn, or the cockroach. Which one do I want? Which one do I want? Let's do a cockroach. I don't have many bone toss cards. Moving on to the totem builder. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Let's give the many bone sigil, but for now, I'm going to stick with my unkillable squirrel totem. Alright, new fight. Squirrel comes back to my hand. I love this totem. What can it be? Oh, my mantis god. Oh, I forgot he has that power now. Let's bring in Packamizer. He's a free cost card, so I'm going to just stick him right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The fight ends instantly. I'm overpowered. You won't find better pelts within 100 miles. Okay, how much overkill do I have for these? I only have 3, so I'm gonna buy 1 hair pelt that I can't buy anymore. You have me gratitude. Is that the Mycurium? Do I have any duplicate cards? I don't, but I can get some. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists, yes? Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from... We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need 2 of the same creatures. 1 for each of us. It's gonna seriously make me do my rabbit pelt. Bruh. But I don't wanna. Well, that screws up my chances of traitor later. That was a waste. Unkillable squirrel, adder, mutated rabbit pelt, and then mantis god. Bring out my Mantis God. My card with a cost of 3. If I draw Mantis God first turn, I just win every time. This is busted. I knew I made the right choice. Snakes, bugs, or birds? Bugs. Ah, the diligent ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony. I only have one ant. Good to know. To the campfire. Okay, good. Boost attack power. This will give me a good buff in attack strength on my Mantis God. And boss fight number 2. Of this run, anyway. Because I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the stream when I mentioned it, but this is a roguelike. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish. I got this, no problem. I just need one thing. The smoke, black goat. This fight was over before it began. Go fish. And there's the bait bucket. Okay. One squirrel, 2 squirrel. Sacrifice both for my adder. I just completely annihilated it. Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. Alright, what are my rare cards? Child 13, Gek, that filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. I have never ever used the Douse, and I don't think I ever will. So I'm going to choose the Gek. Okay, I see your chat on the Twitch end, Gyroid. It came in just now. As for your YouTube one, I have not seen it yet. Twitch just works better for live streams in most cases. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcomed into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. But yeah, Jared, just let me know when I start talking about your comment. That'll show you the latency. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. The Trial of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power to pass. I believe most in my sigils. So the Trial of Wisdom begin. Mantis God already passes on the first go. 3 from the Mantis God, 1 from the Cockroach, and 0 from the Wolf. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was Bone Grizzly, Beehive Magpie, or Fleeing Cockroach. I'm gonna get myself another magpie. The inhabited magpie joined your menagerie. I did use an item last time, so actually, honestly, I do have an idea. The adder will be sacrificed into my Gek. Not deck, Gek with a G. My squirrel. Oh, this fight's already over. I don't even have to do anything else. Two, 4, 6, 9. Okay, I don't have any more duplicates, so I'm gonna go over here. Show me some exquisite pelts. Hmm? What have you done to that pelt? It's monstrous. Yet I must have it. What do you think of these? Oh, so I do get a benefit from having the pelts merge like that. Cat. I mean, I have the squirrels, but the cat. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. Oh dear. You don't. You have no duplicate cards. To take one of ours? We will use it next time. The covetous magpie. It can fetch any card in your deck. The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. I will happily take an extra Mantis God. Come on. Yes, it's here. 1. I found an exploit in the main run, too. Bang, 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 bang. I'm like speed running this. I don't even need to use a dagger, even though I should. I don't like the setup. Redraw. I will take a black goat. You never know when I'm gonna need 3 blood. Hey, no harm in overpowering my Mantis God even further. Enhancing my Mantis God. Now it's 3 attack, 1 health. This do was over before it even began. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Damn, I did a lot of kill damage. Alright, to the trapper again. Meat pellets are the finest. Take one. Oh, why are they more expensive? I'm gonna grab a golden pellet, a wolf pellet, and a rabbit pellet. Call it there. You have me gratitude. Okay, so I do have enough pellets for the boss fight then. Came upon the old woodcarver, who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. I'll grab the bug head for now, but I'm sticking to my unkillable squirrel strategy. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but it is you who supply the pellets. I've always hated this fight. Okay, I hate this first phase and don't feel like dealing with it, so I'm gonna use the dagger. I should have said seizure and loud noise warning. Exquisite pellets, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade. Powerful cards. I'll accept only the finest pellets for them. Trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. I see a lair of flying grizzlies. I'm gonna grab one. I would have chosen differently. Well, yes, but I'm not you, so there, so there. Okay, I'm gonna make a sacrifice here to get my grizzly on the field. Or my moose buck, one of the two. I can't see out of that side of the screen. Sacrifice this. Put this over here. Hit the bell. I should have at least put the squirrel out there for a sacrifice. Well, you guys defend. Oh, never mind. He moves into position. A cockroach. Take out the grizzly. Oh crap, there's another one. The Gek! Get him! I sent out the cockroach once again. Bang, bang, bang. Got him. You will not perish quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The Douse, the Mole Man, and the Urayuli. I want the Urayuli. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Yeah, no kidding. Perhaps you'd like to replace it? Ooh, it is here. Grab the magic one. Find salvation in the cuckoo clock. Better? Regardless, your choice is final. Okay. With the enigmatic trapper and traitor now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. You can see a light in the distance. The end is near. We will need another map. Okay. Good. Oh, I missed it. Good. Tick, tick, tick. Not on it. Oh, the other way around. Take the film roll before he sees it. Now! What are you doing over there? Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna brute force it for a special card. Not that I need a special card. Not that I need it, but it's good, better to have it. Better to have it. Take it too long. Is there anything else I can see with this eye? Oh, there were teeth I could have grabbed. Anything else in the book? No, nothing hiding in the rule book. Except for that one thing I found. I already have a lot of items. I don't need to sacrifice anything else. So let's go to the Trapper and Trader and actually trade in those pelts I got.